that was Liverpool. Liverpool who won the league last season by being really good at football. That was them. They played like that. Dominant, committed, creative, excited. Just nice, wasn't it? Really nice game of football. You know, I would say I've seen good performances, individual performances in bad results in this sort of spell. But this was definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, domestically in the Premier League, our most consistent performance from start to finish. Yes, right, so yeah, really good that one, really, really good. It was understandable what Liverpool were trying to do, and listen, smarter men than I, who understand football in deeper ways than I do, I've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks, a lot of Liverpool's issues have come from the way in which teams have chosen to play against. Arne Slot said it, and it's one of those things that when you read the quotes and you decide that you don't like someone or you want to have a laugh at someone, you can come across like whinging or moaning or whatever, whereas it's been a bit of a statement of fact. The times when teams have legitimately attempted to play football, Liverpool have done quite well. We've got a week of them now. To varying degrees of difficulty. But yeah, it's all well and good, because the other way that can go is, well, a team wants to come play football against you and they just come and beat you by playing football. They don't need long throws and dark arts and 85 seconds per throw-in. They can just get the ball down on the deck and beat you. And Aston Villa had some good moments in the game, they did, but Liverpool were just better. And one of the things that was thoroughly enjoyable about the end of the game ultimately was, we probably could have gone hell for leather for a third there. We probably should have scored a third anyway. But the reality is, there was no need. We were in the box seat. We were 2 goals to good. Just keep the door shut. Oh, look, Steven Gerrard. He'll pass the ball 40 yards. He's big and he's fucking hard. Gerrard. Magnificent. Former Aston Villa manager Steven Gerrard. Yeah, look, performance-wise, George Mamadashvili pulled out. From my angle, Cop end, looked like he'd claw one out the top in, like a genuine whale to save. Replays might show it was it the woodwork or whatever, but from where I was, it looked like an absolute unbelievable save. Centre-backs did really well, Van Dijk commanded really well. Even Canate had a really, really, really good game. Very impressed by him. The amount, and you can always tell by the amount of times we go, Ebrew! That's generally the barometer for how good his performance has been. Great to see Andy Robertson back in, doing Andy Robertson things. So assured, so composed in the game, totally up for the fight. Good use of the ball as well. Conor Bradley, best game for Conor Bradley this season, do we think? Let me know in the comments. Really solid at both ends of the pitch and actually grew into it as well, which is great to see. I want to talk specifically, because look, the midfield, the balance was absolutely spot on. Alexis McAllister's best game of the season. What do we think? Let me know in the comments on that as well. Thought he was really good. He benefited actually from, I thought he was good in midweek, and we can't really talk too much about midweek because it was such a weird game, and it was obviously so deliberately done in terms of the lineup. I spoke about it in the midweek, let's not drag it up again, but I thought McAllister was a bright spot, so he's really put in a shift, and Liverpool look like they're playing him back into form, and if that's what he looks like in form, good, real step in the right direction. Gravenberch, oh my god, yes, wonderful footballer. And Szoboszlai again, stunning footballer, Dominic Szoboszlai. He just looks like, I said it last week and I said it in previous weeks, he just looks like future captain material. And normally, because he passes the eyeball test, you can get sucked into like being a bit enamoured with footballers who are great looking and really silky, but it is the heart and the desire. It is very vintage Gerrard / Beckham, you know, like those every blade of grass footballers. I mean England Beckham and I mean Liverpool Gerrard in their primes. So great from both of them. Again, Mo Salah, another one. Best performance of the season from Mo Salah. Let me know in the comments below. Worked tirelessly for the team. He had Luca Dean on toast. over and over again, and we've missed that. That outball is how Liverpool play, which means you can just stick one up towards him. He'll bring it down, he'll battle off his man, and you're up the pitch and you can get away. Because he linked brilliantly, took his goal brilliantly. It's funny how just when the goal at last week and you're wondering, is that going to be something to kickstart him? Does he get this goal this week if he doesn't score that one? Against Brentford, no way of telling, but the instinctive Mo Salah is the best Mo Salah, so very, very good. So pleased to see him get that kind of performance, that kind of ovation, get his name sung by the cop. One man who had his name sung by the cop even when the game was 0-0 was Arne Slot, and some guys around me said this described it as having a duty of care. I have a duty of care to represent the people around me here who sit around me in the cop, because we've all got a great relationship, all the people here. They've been on videos for years and years and years. We all, and his words as well, we all share a similar opinion on Liverpool. So he called it my responsibility to relay their sense of things. But it wasn't just them, it was the whole cop and therefore the whole of Anfield, singing the manager's name and reminding everyone that we've got his back. We support Arne Slot. There's been a lot of noise online, and listen, I don't think all of it's been totally unwarranted. I mean, criticism and scrutiny is part of being a football manager. He sets very high standards, and when Liverpool don't meet them, then he's not meeting the standards, so he deserves to be scrutinised. But abuse and this whole Arne Slot out stuff is just nonsense. It's just noise to fill a gap and to fill airtime and to drive clicks and create fume that creates more clicks, etc, etc. Some fans haven't been through enough tough times, I think, to have context to just let this stuff ride out. Sometimes some people are just wetties, and then some people are honestly fans of other football clubs just revel in us not being successful and having a tough time. So that's the reality of being a Liverpool fan. We are up there at the top table, and we are the first ones to be sniped when things are not going right. So great show of love and support from the Liverpool fans for Arne Slot when we weren't even winning the game, and then it got bigger and bigger as the game wore on. We got a little bit of three little birds, everything's going to be all right. Loved it. Just great vibes, great feeling, and you never really felt as though Liverpool had to be totally and utterly wrenching themselves. Didn't have to overwork everything. It felt like a game that was within their sphere of influence, and it's been a very long time since I've been able to say that, and certainly not on a consistent basis. That is mission next. Make sure that we're getting back to doing this on a regular basis again. Play our football the way we want to play it. The reality is that is our best 11 right now that he's putting out on the pitch, and everyone else is going to have to work their way in, and that's fair and that's fine. As long as Liverpool win, no one really cares, do we? So yeah, there'll be scrutiny on other bits and pieces. They will, because look, again, there's a lot of companies that are going to lose a lot of clicks and eyes on their content when Liverpool are winning a game. So let's just enjoy this little bit of pleasant, quiet lull, and then get pumped up again for Real Madrid in the week, because that's going to be a massive, super exciting game of football. If you want more Liverpool content, I can push you towards two things. My Substack, where I do a morning after post. So tomorrow morning there'll be a little article on my thoughts, my top 3 players and all that will be over there. It's makepublishing.substack.com. You can subscribe for free to that one. Check out redmenplus.com as well for the post-match player rankings with Steve and Dana on it tonight. So if you need more Liverpool content and a final word show on Monday morning as well, then head over to redmenplus.com. Come on, Liverpool!